Company! Chat!
Eddie, look out, it's me.
Oh, I was coming to get you away from them bikey devils.
Yes, I'm sorry. I should have let you know everything was all right. We had such an interesting talk. I'm afraid I rather lost track of time.
I'll say you did. You've been there for over half an hour. Good, anything could have happened.
I did tell you there was nothing to worry about. I must say, he really was rather more agreeable than I expected. As it shows, you shouldn't make snap judgments.
Excuse me, Mrs. Morris. There's something I think Nancy ought to know.
Well, can't you tell her in the dining room?
Well, no, that's just it. If she goes in there and has anything to eat, she'll be in trouble with the other women. They're on hunger strike.
Oh, no. It's not going to do them any good. Can't they see that?
Well, most of them didn't like the idea, but they didn't have any choice.
Can't Kelly see there's just no way the governor's going to back down to her on this one?
You better tell her that. But I'm thinking Nancy's got so much on her plate just now, she doesn't want to get offside with the other women.
Yes, true enough. Well, as long as you know what your rights are. I mean, the food is in the dining room and you're entitled to go and eat it if you want to. But Wyndham's right. The other women will make things difficult for you. Of course, if you ask for it, we can give you as much protection as we can. But I think you know the difficulties we face in a situation like this.
Yes, I'm starting to.
Does the governor know yet?
Oh, I don't know.
Better go and see if he does.
I never imagined things would be this bad. People in charge don't seem to care what happens.
Well, I mean, Mrs. Morris is quite right. There's not much they can do. While the women still go along with the no-lagging rule and let people like Lou Kelly...
What the hell do you think you're doing? She's in Coventry, and you know what that means? That means I don't catch you talking to her.
Who do you think you are? Telling people when they can and can't eat and who they can and can't talk to? Who do you think you are?
I'm top dog. That's who I am. And I think it's about time you had a lesson in just what that means.
She didn't mean it. She's upset. She's got a lot on her mind.
I don't care what she's got. No one talks to me like that.
And there's no one in the dining room. They're all back in their cells.
All right. If that's the way they want it, we'll give them 24 hours to make them really hungry, and then at lunch tomorrow, the meal will be served in their cells. Let's see how many of them hold out when Kelly and her goons aren't there looking over their shoulders. Only the officers will know who ate and who didn't.
What about those sharing? A lot of them will be scared their cellmates will dob them in.
All the better.
I don't quite see how.
Divide and rule. They'll all be at each other's throats, and Kelly's control over them will be right out the window. Oldest rule in the book.
You make it sound like war.
Isn't it?
What do you want? Well, I told you. You need a lesson in how to show your top dog a bit of respect.
Oh, no.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to be real civilised about it. Aren't we, Lurch? Yeah. You see, we know that you wouldn't want us to leave any marks. Screws might see them and they'd start asking a whole lot of stupid questions. So you got my word. When we finished, no one will ever know we laid a finger on you.
No, please.
Oh!
Don't worry about a thing. I'll make sure Mabel knows you're coming.
Be a hell of a thing if I forgot the address.
Well, for God's sake, don't write it down.
Of course not.
Just behave yourself and do exactly as Mabel tells you.
Forget that far. You're not going to go and turn chicken on us, Don't are you? start, Chook.
No, I don't think you should do it unless you're absolutely sure of the plan.
Look, that's not what I'm saying. Just wish it was time to go now. It's the waiting that's difficult, eh?
Well, that should teach the bitch a little respect.
Yeah, she didn't put up much of a fight, but...
Yeah, a lot of use you were. What's the matter with you?
I told you, me back's bad. It's Patterson's fault. She fixed me bed on purpose so I'd hurt myself.
Yeah, well, it's her health she ought to be worried about, not yours.
Well, when are you going to do something about it, Lou? Some of the girls reckon you're all mouth.
Yeah? Well, then you can tell them it's all happening tonight. I've got a few surprises for that little bitch after lock-up.
She's going to be sorry she ever opened her mouth.
Yeah, Lou. I'll tell him. Oh.
Come in. Just
wanted to know if there's any news about Flynn's murder.
Nothing, and if there's anything in tomorrow's newspaper, have it censored.
Right.
There's no way the women could find out. They've got no TV, no radio, and I've stopped visiting rights until this hunger strike thing is settled. Have I forgotten anything?
Nothing. They're completely cut off from the outside world.
Good. Things are tense enough without them finding out about Flynn, and there's no reason why they should know.
Reckon I'll see you sometime, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when, but...
I'm going to miss you, Lex.
Yeah, well, being a good mate. I'm sorry if I've been a bit rotten sometimes.
A bit?
Don't worry about it. Good luck, eh?
Yeah, you too.
Come on, you better get a move on, Lex.
Yeah, and thanks to you too, Jess, eh?
Come on, give us a hug. And no more cracks or I'll thump you.
You're all right, Jess. Bit pushy, but all right.
Now, one last time. Who are you going to for help?
Mabel Jones.
Yeah. What address?
26 Thorncraft Road.
So long as you remember that, nothing can go wrong. Yeah, come on, let's go. Oh, don't forget the torch.
Going somewhere?
Nowhere in particular. What's it to you?
26 Thornycraft Road. I should be able to remember that. And Mabel, was it?
How long have you been there?
Long enough.
So what are you going to do about it, lag?
Keep knit. Wouldn't do to be overheard, would it? Be a shame if someone got in the way of this little plan of yours. And let's face it, there are plenty here who'd love to.
Yeah, you included, eh?
Oh, I met Lou. I have no reason to stop you.
Yeah, except by getting in good with the governor by lagging.
Yeah, the moment I walk through that door, you'll blow the whistle on me.
You're wrong. I want you to get away.
Oh, pull the other one.
Think about it. It's in all our interest to make things as tough for Moran as possible. A successful escape would be perfect.
How do we know we can trust you?
You don't have any choice. If you don't, Lou's going to kill you. You're wasting valuable time.
Go on. You go with her. I'm staying here with Eve, just to make sure.
Just a minute.
Coventry or no Coventry, you're staying right here.
Come on.
I hope she gets away. I really do.
If she doesn't, I'll kill you.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing